Come on, Drew. Hey, what are you doing? We gotta go do a show.
What?
It's
Put my face on.
Oh, you look so pretty today.
Oh, well, thanks. Let's do it. This is Oklahoma Live.
From our studios in Oklahoma City, this is KSBI's Telly Award-winning Oklahoma Live. Here are your hosts, Abby Broyles and Drew Schroeder. Oklahoma Live starts now.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Oklahoma Live. Man, you're cutting it close there today.
If I'm shiny, it's all your fault.
You are not shiny. It's very nice. Very nice.
Well,
Very
thank
dapper.
You. Happy Monday to everybody.
Happy
Hopefully everyone
Monday.
had a great weekend.
Busy weekend in sports.
Yes.
Tell you what, the Spurs game last night, I was so happy. I can't stand the Heat. I was so glad the Spurs won the title.
I am too, and what a great title that was. And of course, then we wake up and we've got earthquakes going on this morning as well.
Crazy.
So what is going on in the world?
Yeah.
We're scared. So let's talk earthquakes first, all right?
Yeah, okay, so this morning I woke up to the one that was at 5:47. It was a 4.5 magnitude earthquake. It was around, the epicenter was around Northeast 122nd and then like a quarter mile east of North Midwest Boulevard.
Yeah.
I felt it. I mean, my house was shaking, and I was terrified.
That one apparently was felt all the way to Enid, to Shawnee, so that one really rattled a big part of the state, and like you said, woke a lot of people up. 4.5, that is a big one. We also had a 3.3 and then a 3.1. So we had a couple of big ones, but that big one, the 4.5, is what everybody's now talking about.
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, you talked before about how like your pictures and stuff rattle, and I was like, oh, whatever. Everything in my house was rattling. I was so scared.
And of course, I slept right through it.
I know, right? The time that you sleep through it, I am like, Drew, there was an earthquake.
I always sleep through the earthquakes. I sleep through the big stuff. Now, if it happens when I'm awake, I'll feel them. But yeah, I could sleep through earthquakes. I know, it just feels like it was a bad dream, that's all.
I know, but it was like 3 right in a row this morning.
It's starting to freak people out, especially when it gets to be the 4-5 range. I mean, that's one that you can really feel, and I know a lot of people in Oklahoma City, they don't feel most of them because a lot of them happen around Guthrie and Jones. But when you start feeling it all the way from Enid to Shawnee, that's a pretty darn big earthquake.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
I know, I could tell
what
people
do we not
were freaked
have
out.
Here? I mean, we have tornadoes, and then we have earthquakes. It's just all, I'm getting earthquake insurance.
And, you know, people are always like, well, we don't have hurricanes. Well, if a hurricane comes up the Gulf of Mexico, even when it gets to us, it's still kind of a tropical storm. So we get that, too. We really do get everything.
Yeah.
Wildfires, you name it, we got it here. A lot of times in the same day.
Never a dull moment in Oklahoma, y'all.
No. And San Antonio, of course, the San Antonio Spurs. Congratulations to them. They won the title last night, and I think a lot of Thunder fans were rooting for them.
Yes.
And we don't feel so bad now that we know the Thunder lost to, by far, the best team in the NBA.
And we took them to 6 games.
Yeah.
I mean, they destroyed the Heat, beat them 4-1 in this series. Last night winning 104-87. I mean, that's pretty good. So I felt a lot better, like you said, about our guys, because it's like, look, we took them to 6 games, played okay, you know, we made some mistakes and stuff, but I think that it kind of showed that. I mean, we're a championship caliber team, just not this year.
Well, and watching them afterwards, all the players from San Antonio, it's really hard to dislike them. I mean, they're so nice. Yeah. They get along so well together. Nobody's a big superstar on that team. So it was really a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to watch that, and I'm glad San Antonio got the victory. Yeah. That just means, guess what? We've got San Antonio to contend with.
I know.
Before we get to the championship.
Because, they're in the Western Conference. But I didn't realize this. The Spurs have made the playoffs for 17 consecutive years.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
I mean, they have been good for a long time. Yeah. So 5 of those years, they won championships. Tim Duncan now has 5, puts up in a pretty elite class with Michael Jordan and with Kobe Bryant. So congrats. I mean, they definitely deserve it. Yeah. And you see it. They actually play real team basketball. It's kind of fun to watch.
It's nobody, there's no, like, just one person on their team who, if they have a great game, they're going to win.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a full team. I think that's one of our struggles is we have, you know, you have Durant and Westbrook, but if one of them has an off game, I mean, we don't win. And it's tough to have to rely on players like that.
Yeah, if you've got a kid who plays basketball, have them watch the Spurs, because that's what basketball should be played like, and they should learn like that. You know, it's fun watching Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook and LeBron James all go one-on-one, but if you want to win a championship, play team basketball and do it right, the Spurs are the team you should watch. And also, speaking of sports, over the weekend, weekend on Friday night, the LA Kings won the NHL Cup, the Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup. So, how awesome is that? And I believe they won in LA.
Yeah.
So it was great. I love when I like it when they win at home, you know, because then you have the home crowd to cheer them on and everything. But it was really funny because there was a sports anchor out there doing his, you know, wrap up of the game. His name's Mario Solis with KNBC, just going along doing his thing, and then a little something in the background. Take a look.
You're a very happy person tonight. Never a dull moment with these Kings. At times it looked like it wasn't going to happen there.
I love it. First of all, who on earth is wearing high heels and a miniskirt on the ice after the game? This was during the whole give them the Stanley Cup ceremony and all that. You could see people are finally starting to shuffle out. I have been on ice many times.
She smacked her face,
well,
Drew.
She's wearing high heels on ice.
That's true.
I mean, sometimes things just happen for a reason because you're wearing high heels on ice.
That's so funny.
And those were high heels, too. That wasn't just a couple inches. Those were tall.
Tell you what. In LA, it doesn't matter. I've been to many sporting events in LA, and it doesn't matter if you're at a hockey game, if you are at a basketball game, the girls dress to the nines.
Oh, I can imagine.
I mean, you got the short skirt and the high heels, and the ice isn't going to scare any of those girls. They're like, psh.
I'm just so happy that the cameras were rolling.
I know, that's
so
awesome.
we could catch it. I'm surprised she made it that far out onto the ice before falling.
It looks like she smacked her face though when she went down.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for her in that regard, but I'm also like, what an idiot. Put on some flat shoes.
It's passable at that point she wasn't feeling anything anyway. Maybe she had had a drink or two, so she was totally numb.
Yeah, there you go.
Why else would you get on ice? And
that's
high heels, I have no idea.
I love when people photobomb a reporter's live shot and they don't even know it, and especially when it involves falling.
Yeah. Well, and we've also got to congratulate Alex Trebek. Alex Trebek is a Guinness Book of World Record holder.
That's right.
Over the weekend, he set the record for the most game shows hosted by a single person. 30 years he's been doing it, and he did it for 6,829 straight games.
I mean, he is Jeopardy. Take a look.
This man has the Guinness World Records title for the most game show episodes hosted by the same presenter, who is you, with 6,829.
This is special in the fact that it means I've been around for a long time and have had the good fortune to be associated with a program like Jeopardy. It also means that I've been around a long time.
Here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Oh, I think that's so great. I mean, you know, he's just been around forever, 30 years, and he's never missed an episode due to being sick. He only missed when he and Pat Sajak did an April Fool's joke one year, and they swapped shows. But that was it.
I know. What does that make people think about their work ethic? He has never missed a show in 30 years.
Yeah.
That is pretty incredible.
That is awesome. Well, but when you're hosting Jeopardy, I'm thinking they probably work around his vacation schedule a little bit, too.
And maybe only record one a week, you know, because I think they do 5 at a time. So,
true.
Yeah, you probably have to go in one day a week. That's the only one, then you have 6 days off.
Well, congrats to Alex. Maybe we'll be around for 30 years.
I think we will. I hope in one way or another. I don't know
we'll be around.
TV, but
I might see you at Walmart, but yeah.
I hope we're around in 30 years.
Or any kind of store. I don't know if anybody would hire me. I don't know. I don't have very many skills.
You have a lot of skills. You can play the guitar.
I don't know.
You keep me in line. That's number one.
I'm like waiting. I'm like, you've listed one thing that I can do. Mediocre.
No, you can write things.
I can write things.
You can talk.
Thanks.
You're very smart.
Basically, I have the capabilities of a 5-year-old.
You're great with Legos. I saw you the other day.
I'm great with Legos.
Yeah, you could build Lego things.
There you go.
And you can kind of cook sometimes.
This is depressing. Let's move on. We got a big show today.
We do. Our musical guest is a great option for wedding events. You probably want to check them out.
Yeah, and they're up next at String and Sound, next on My KSBI.
We all want to be in touch, to stay connected, to be connected. AT&T UVerse high-speed internet makes getting connected fast and easy, with reliable service and the speed you need.
Call and switch to AT&T now to get the fastest internet for the price. Just $14.95 a month, a guaranteed price for 12 months. On our newly expanded advanced digital network, you'll enjoy more connectivity, more reliability, and more speed options.
The Wi-Fi Gateway turns your home into a private Wi-Fi hotspot. You can connect all your Wi-Fi enabled devices at home and save on your mobile data usage. So why wait?
Call AT&T now and switch to UVerse high-speed internet for just $14.95 a month and ask about next-day installation. Plus, access our entire national Wi-Fi hotspot network at no extra charge.
You can count on AT&T to keep you connected to your world.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers' high rate and high pay are everywhere.
Ooh, they're making another minimum payment. Great. Most of the money goes to us. We'll suck the life out of them.
Because your credit card rates are so high, you can't get rid of the debt suckers alone.
Their minimum payments are in vain. No, that's juicy.
But one call to Consolidated Credit can get the debt suckers off your neck.
Thank you for calling Consolidated Credit.
Oh no, they'll lower his rates and consolidate his bills into one low payment. He'll pay off his debt in no time. Consolidated Credit drives us batty.
Call Consolidated Credit now. Call now and get your life back.
Oh, because debt sucks.
Call now.
Call Consolidated Credit at 1-800-983-4772. 1-800-983-4772. That's 1-800-983-4772. Call now.
On the next Wendy, here comes Honey Boo Boo. Alana and Mama June are stopping by for some good old-fashioned girl talk and to dish about the upcoming season of their hit show. Plus, you don't want to miss when I challenge Honey Boo Boo to a game of Holla for a Dollar.
This afternoon at 5 on My KSBI.
Look who's delivering the laughs on the King of Queens.
I'm going to keep it loose and fun.
Weeknights at 10.
so I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours.
Very nice. String and sound. Tell you what, they can switch out instruments all at one time. They can do a lot of stuff. That's awesome.
I felt like we were at a wedding. We're going to talk to him. Travis Wakerly and Jason Scott. Come on over, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Hi.
It's great to be here.
Thank you very much.
Great to have you guys
here. Good to see you again.
I like how you guys can go from like classical to a little dashboard confessional to, yeah, it was awesome.
That's really cool. So this is a weird question, but what is one of the songs that gets requested a lot? Not your normal wedding songs, but other ones.
Well, if you want to talk about not normal, we got What Does the Fox Say requested one time.
Really?
At a wedding.
Well, yeah. That must have been a wedding with kids.
Yeah. There were some kids, but I wanted to say, are you sure about this? I mean, what part of a wedding does that song really fit in?
The big question is, did you guys know it? Were you able to pull it off?
We did.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Maybe we can hear that later.
Yeah.
Making requests,
nice.
too.
Well, how long have you guys been playing together?
Together for a long time.
Years.
We started the wedding business probably about 3 years ago, but we both had wedding experience prior to that. We just kind of teamed up because one thing unique about what we do is we offer the live music, but we can also do the DJing part for the reception, so we can combine live music and DJing for receptions. It's popular to have us play live music at the ceremonies, of course. But then Jason, his band was here not too long ago, the Dulcets. They do a lot of weddings. I have a bluegrass band, and a lot of cowboy-themed weddings that are held in barns. They really like the bluegrass feel.
I guess for that, you guys aren't wearing ties and suits. So what are you wearing for the bluegrass wedding? Bolo ties?
Nice.
All right. That sounds like fun.
Very cool. Where can folks get in touch with you to book you for weddings and everything?
Stringandsound.com is our website, and all of our contact information's on there. So that's the first place to go. It's a website. You can listen to music samples, more songs than what we played here on the website.
Well, good. Well, we can't wait to hear more coming up here as well. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, coming up, I've got some questions, and so does Drew, for licensed therapist Donnie Van Kuren. I'm just kidding. These are viewer questions, and they're next on KSBI.
We get it. Your time equals money. And if you can't get to work, you can't get paid. Why would you want to stay all day at a dealership? We hear you loud and clear, Oklahoma. Now you can shop from work or home. Just visit us at thekeyonline.com and complete our easy online application. It usually takes about 15 minutes. Once you're approved, you can select your vehicle from our online inventory and we'll have it waiting for you. And don't worry about bad credit financing. We do that too. The Key. Cars, loans, life.
Want to learn all about raising a kitty? Or how to socialize your dog? We're here to help. New Leash Companion Animal Center offers facilities for sporting events, no-cost pet bathing, spay, neuter, and vaccination clinics with a huge database of animal resources, including dogs trained for special needs. New Leash Companion Animal Center is the best resource for all animal-related issues. Your animal information station.
On June 28, 2012, the United States Supreme Court voted to uphold the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. Health reform is officially law. It will help the uninsured get health care insurance and add significant new prescription benefits. If you are uninsured, having trouble getting or struggling to pay for health insurance, call now. The Health Hotline is accepting calls. You now have affordable options with real benefits. Call now.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Buchwald. The cost of health insurance and the denial of coverage because of pre-existing conditions has been a serious obstacle to many uninsured Americans. But now the law has changed.
If you are uninsured, having trouble getting or struggling to pay for health insurance, call now. Call the Health Hotline. All callers will get the Together Health Group Prescription Pricing Plan free. Call the Health Hotline now. Get the health insurance and prescription coverage you deserve.
Call 1-800-407-7069. That's 1-800-407-7069. Call now.
Welcome back. When our viewers have questions about their relationships, they and we turn to our expert, Donnie Van Kuren. Welcome back to the show, Donnie.
Thank you, guys. Good to be here.
Welcome back. Happy belated Father's Day.
Thank you very much.
We got good ones for you today. That's right. I hope you're ready.
Got some good ones.
Mary in Oklahoma City says, my husband comes home from work and goes right to the TV. I know that's how he unwinds, but I want to talk when he gets home. Is there any way to change him? Right. I love that she says, is there any way to change him?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's the key word, change.
Yeah. I have a pill. No. Actually, it's pretty normal, especially depending on your workload. A lot of men need to kind of wind down. I think the best thing is to talk to him a little bit about it away from that time. So pick another time later in the evening or another day, weekend, say, hey, can we talk about that schedule when you come home? Maybe find that compromise that says, hey, how about an hour? You sit in front of the TV, detox, whatever you need to do, and then can we do something at 6 or 7 or 8? But I think the big thing is when you talk to him, and then finding that compromise.
Yeah. This question has come up a few times. I mean, in one way or another, guy comes home after work. He wants to do one thing, and the wife wants to do something else.
And it's not also gender-based. I know some women that came home and say, the last thing I want to do is sit down and talk. I've got a busy day, busy schedule, etc. So we just have to be aware that sometimes we need that. And but there's other times in the evening we can sit down and talk probably.
That's true. All right, well, here's the next from Samantha from Oklahoma City. My boyfriend and I have been together for a year, but he still has a couple exes who text him. I've told him I don't like it, and I think I don't think anything is going wrong, and that doesn't worry me, but what should I do?
Right.
Exes are texting her boyfriend.
Yeah, this is tough. You know, the first thing I would tell her is make sure you tell him how it makes you feel. A lot of times it's just, I don't like it. But if she could say something like, maybe I'm insecure, or I'm worried, or this makes me feel uncomfortable, it may open up some different dialogue. He may be a little bit more receptive to that, or maybe listen more. Also, when are you telling him that? You know, what's that attitude and tone whenever you're saying, you know, I'm tired of this? At the same time, I would like her not to stop meeting his needs, not to stop, you know, loving him or giving him attention, but also continue to tell him, this makes me feel uncomfortable.
Is it okay to say I'm insecure about something?
You know, I think it's good to be honest. And even though she states here, you know, I'm not worried about it, but the reality is there's some insecurities whenever there's a consistent theme going on there, and I think it builds if we don't talk about it. So I think it is okay, because I think honesty is good for a relationship to a point.
It doesn't seem like she's being over the top. I mean, a lot of people would be upset by that.
Well, the other thing is that can build. You know, the reality is right now it looks like, hey, not a problem, but if you go on a weeks and months and year and the same people are texting, this could change.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right.
All right, Samantha.
Shay, Samantha. All right, Shay and Norman says, is it normal to get cold feet before you get married?
Well, you're getting ready to go there, aren't you?
Good question.
Yeah, I'm getting married soon. No cold feet, they're warm.
I'm going to talk about cold feet being a little anxious. Sometimes there's doubt, sometimes there's anxiety, but I think it's normal, and also I hope people have a little bit of anxiety before they get married. Because I think when they come in, they have zero anxiety, they think they know what's going on. Sometimes they get hit like a Mack truck whenever they get married. Because there's things going on there they're not prepared for. So I think when we're making a lifelong commitment, if you're a little anxious, I think that's normal.
Yeah, you get anxious buying a car or a house. I mean, this is even a bigger commitment than that.
I think before any big decision, it's normal and healthy to have a little anxiety, because then it makes you really think, okay, is this the right thing? That sort of thing.
I would only worry about to what level. If there's a whole lot of doubt, if this has been going on a while, then maybe you need to back up and slow down. But usually I see a lot of these questions with pre-married couples. They're a little anxious. Is that a problem? And I think it's really normal.
Okay, well, here's one more from Mike in Oklahoma City. My girlfriend is beautiful, but I think she wears too much makeup. Should I tell her?
I should have thought my fiance's name there. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I read these to my wife, and the first thing she said was tread lightly. Do not. She said back up, back down. You know, I think this is something where you don't want to go out and state, hey, you wear too much makeup. One of the things I would encourage him to do is when she's not wearing a lot of makeup or in her natural element, tell her how beautiful she is. Let her know she looks great just as she is. I think you can be positive and proactive without just coming right out.
How are women so much better at that than men? Like, women can get us to change. Yes. If they don't like the things we wear, if they can, like, somehow manipulate it where we change, but we're not that good at that.
Women are better communicators.
Yeah.
I mean, the reality is they know how to communicate better, facial expression, tone. We just come right out at it. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why.
That's so
true. Funny. When I get done with TV, I, like, take a nice Kleenex, and it's like, all right, like, get this stuff off. But, yeah, that's so funny.
As we saw earlier in the show, me too.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, those are great. Well, if anybody wants to email us and ask questions for Donnie, please, we'd love to ask them to him. You can go to oklahomalive@ksbitv.com.
That's right.
That would be awesome.
Can't wait.
Yeah, thank you very much, Donnie. We appreciate
it.
Well, coming up, we're going to have some more music from String and Sound. Keep it right here.
Get your motor running. Race out to vote in Oklahoma City's original Readers Poll, Best of OKC. This annual showdown is back for the 30th year, and it's the hippest. Pick up your Oklahoma Gazette June 11th or June 18th, or go to www.bestofoklahomacity.com to nominate your favorite local people, places, retailers, and restaurants. Submit your ballot before June 25th, and you'll be entered to win one of 10 $30 gift certificates to one of the best new restaurant nominees. Get ready to rumble in Oklahoma Gazette's Best of OKC.
Ingalls Shipbuilding is hiring electricians, structural welders, machinists, ship fitters, pipe fitters, and pipe welders in our Pascagoula, Mississippi site. Signing bonuses available for pipe welders only. Positions are union represented. Come build your career with Ingalls Shipbuilding. Go to www.huntingtoningalls.com/careers or call 888-935-1507.
Does being over 40 make you feel like half the man you used to be? Introducing Ageless Male, a life-changing supplement for men.
Tested to help increase testosterone levels.
You'll notice a boost in your energy levels, workouts work, sex life improves. It's like a light switch goes on.
Why not increase your testosterone? Get Ageless Male now, risk-free. Call 1-800-729-1136. That's 1-800-729-1136.
I didn't even want to look at myself in the mirror.
I was 324 pounds.
I was 402 pounds. I have to do something to lose weight.
Can people really lose weight from drinking a smoothie?
When I first started, I lost about 3.5 pounds a week.
I was seeing weight loss every day, 1 pound, 2 pounds. And I was like, this really works.
Right Size Smoothies are the delicious weight loss smoothies with a taste that's guaranteed to help you lose your waist. Just replace 2 meals a day with 2 nutrition-packed smoothies, and you can lose up to 18 pounds in 90 days. The secret is Right Size Smoothies' Hunger Smashing Blend that keeps you full and satisfied. During this special offer, you can get enough Right Size to make 30 smoothies for just $10. As a bonus, we'll include the Right Size Blender bottle free. You're guaranteed to love the taste or your money back. But keep the blender bottle as our gift. This incredible value is all yours for just $10. Call now.
Are you paying too much for hospital and medical bills? Are you without health insurance, dental, or prescription coverage? Then you need to know about Qualified Health, a nationwide non-insurance medical discount plan that can save you hundreds of dollars on doctor visits, surgery, hospital stays, dental, vision, lab work, and prescription. There's even a 24-hour registered nurse hotline to answer your medical questions. All of this is yours for less than $3 a day. There are no deductibles or restrictions, regardless of your current health condition or citizenship status.
When I was recently hospitalized, Qualified Health helped me save 96% off my hospital bill. 96%.
This past year, I saved 70% of my lab work bills.
I saved 65% of my prescriptions. Qualified Health is amazing.
For more information or to become a member, call this number. Call in the next 10 minutes and receive 1 month free with a year's membership. There is also a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call Qualified Health right now. Operators are standing by to receive your call or log on to the web at qhealth.com. Get peace of mind for less than $3 a day. Qualified Health.
KSBI is the place to be for daytime comedy. With 4.5 hours of laughs from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. That's over 22 hours of fun, laughter, and great entertainment. Starting with Meet the Browns at 10, House of Pain at 11, Roseanne at noon, That 70s Show at 1 p.m., and The Cosby Show at 2 p.m. So join the fun. Watch KSBI weekdays starting at 10 a.m. only on MyKSBI.
Welcome back. Well, you know what? We have a great team here in Oklahoma City, the Red Hawks, great minor league baseball team. And, you know, a lot of times they do different promotions and stuff to get folks out to the game, to get them excited and stuff like that. But in Gary, Indiana, they're doing something really cool.
They're going way, way far out there. Yeah. We don't have to try that hard, which I kind of like, but there are other cities that have to try. So in Gary, Indiana, it's the Gary South Shore Railcats.
The Railcats.
And they're going to dress up like Michael Jackson for one game. Take a look. We're talking about Michael Jackson's outfit that he wore during the Beat It video. You know, the nice red leather, it's got all the zippers all over it. Well, take a look at their special uniform for Saturday night. That's right, they made it look like the Michael Jackson red leather jacket.
Very nice.
Hideous.
Yeah, I would say.
Pretty ugly.
Yes, hideous. That's a good word for it.
If you wonder why, the Jacksons are from Gary, Indiana.
They are from Gary, Indiana. I didn't realize that. Yeah. That's awesome. So they have special uniforms made. Next Saturday's game, they will be sporting the Michael Jackson look.
Wow, I love it. Maybe they'll hand them out to the crowd afterwards.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
We'll do a little autographing. Hey, speaking of baseball, and Father's Day, this dad made a pretty cool catch at a baseball game.
This is amazing. Father's Day is perfect for people going out to the ballpark.
Yeah.
And so watch this guy in the outfield. This is in San Francisco. He's got his kid in his arm, and he catches the home run with one hand.
Look at that snag.
As he's coming out of the bottom, probably getting a hot dog or something, snags it with one hand.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
He is the man. That is the dad of the day. Father's Day dad of the day.
That's so cool. I love that.
I do too.
Quick little snag.
I know. Isn't that cool?
Doesn't that hurt your hand?
You would think so, but he's a tough guy, and I don't know, maybe he had a couple beverages in him already. He didn't really care. It is baseball.
There you go.
That's pretty
hilarious.
cool. And now
I know, that is
he's
very cool.
becoming a big nationwide sensation. We've all seen that video
Maybe
now.
he'll go pro. We'll see.
We'll see.
Hey, time to throw it over to the live stage now for a song from String and Sound.
You're a falling star, you're the getaway car, you're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're a swimming pool on a naga stick, and you're the perfect thing to say. And you play it coy, but it's kinda cute. Oh, when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend you don't know it's true, 'cause you can see it when I look at you. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing. Your every line, your every word, your everything. You're a carousel, you're a wishing well, and you light me up when you ring my bell. You're a mystery, you're from outer space, you're every minute of my everyday. And I can't believe that I'm your man, and I get to kiss you, baby, just because I can. Whatever comes our way, we'll see it through, and you know that's what our love can do. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing. Your every line, your every word, your everything.
Like a nice summer cocktail or something out on a patio.
Yeah, at some sort of wedding, right?
Oh, at a wedding, yeah.
Well, coming up, we're going to find out what's happening in El Reno.
Very excited. Gene Stroman with the El Reno Convention and Visitors Bureau joins us next.
The You Build It Tour of Homes. Come and meet the homeowners on new homes and remodels. See what they did and what you can do. Go to youbuildit.com for more information.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
You could be the next contestant on Wild Card, KSBI's fast-paced, fun local game show. We're looking for people who aren't afraid to let their personality shine. Auditions will be held June 21st, July 12th, and July 26th.
5 o'clock Wild Card.
To sign up, go to KSBITV.com. Watch Wild Card weeknights at 6:30 and midnight only on MyKSBI.
Hey, new neighbor. Paul, thanks so much for telling us about Cox high-speed internet. We had it installed yesterday, no hassle. And it's like everything's faster. Yep, been there. I could stream videos without any hiccups. Been there. The whole family can be on any device they want, doing what they want at the same time. Yep. It's like, I even feel faster. Wait, what? Oh, we're running? Oh, hey, wait for me!
Stream like never before on the fastest in-home Wi-Fi from Cox. Packages start at $19.99 a month, including 2 years of savings. Call right now to complete the bundle and get free Wi-Fi setup and support.
Keep it up! Remember, fastest in-home Wi-Fi!
Act now to get the fastest in-home Wi-Fi from Cox, starting at $19.99 a month. Upgrade to stay connected when you travel with access to over 250,000 Wi-Fi hotspots.
The internet doesn't have to stretch. I know.
Hurry and get the fastest in-home Wi-Fi from Cox, starting at $19.99 a month, including 2 years of savings. Complete the bundle to get free Wi-Fi setup and support. Call today.
When a diet pill sells over 1 million bottles, it's a good start. Over 10 million bottles, it's time to take notice. But when it sells over 20 million bottles, it's time to try it. Now you can join the millions of people who have tried America's #1 selling diet supplement, Lipozene.
I lost 20 pounds with Lipozene.
I lost 7 inches off of my waist and I lost 2 dress sizes and I feel amazing.
I lost 35 pounds in 10 weeks using Lipozene.
Lipozene is so powerful, it's clinically tested to help you lose weight without having to diet or exercise.
I don't have time to go to a gym. I take Lipozene twice a day. I'm almost back down to my high school weight, so I'm really loving that.
Now you can try Lipozene risk-free for only $29.95. But call now and we'll double your order, pay for your shipping, and give you a $20 bottle of Metabo-Up, all absolutely free. That's right, free, but you must call right now.
Call 1-800-330-3706.
Next SVU.
I got blood.
This boy has a secret to kill for.
It was my fault.
His father would do anything to conceal it.
I can help you.
Who will turn on who when it comes to murder?
No one's closer than Dad.
Law and Order SVU. Viewer discretion advised. Monday at 8, 7 Central on My Network TV.
There are a lot of choices when it comes to entertainment news, but we do it differently, and here's how. Why didn't you defend yourself? We ask the questions you want answered, and we have a lot of fun. Is this true?
Why, yes, it is, Billy.
It's in our
Tonight
name.
at 6 on KSBI 52.
The You Build It Tour of Homes. Come and meet the homeowners on new homes and remodels. See what they did and what you can do. Go to youbuildit.com for more information.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Welcome back. If you're looking for a place to visit outside of Oklahoma City, Reno is a great spot to hang out.
It's a great place, and Gene Stroman is here to tell us all about what's going on there. A lot of big stuff going on.
Yeah, big summer.
Well, you know, yeah, it's summertime, right? We got a lot of great activities starting this weekend. This will be a series, a summer series for the Main Street block parties. Party on Main Street. Our Main Street organization we partner with to assist in some of their events downtown. This Saturday, June 21st, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the 100 block of Rock Island. That's right in the heart of our historic downtown district. We'll be having music from a band called Small Town Sound. Great food out there. Food trucks will be set up. And if nothing else would entice you to come, but just the name of these food trucks, let me tell you, we're going to have Lelo's I Love My Taco Chop and Grill.
Ooh.
And we're going to have La Gumbo Yaya food. So that should bring you out, right?
How do you fit those titles on a truck? Man, those are some long truck titles.
Yeah.
They sound good,
Must be a 40-foot trailer, right?
Oh, beautiful. You got to have the food trucks out,
awesome.
wherever you're going to be.
Yeah. That's this Saturday at 6.
6 to 9 p.m. downtown. And then those will be going on throughout the summer, the 3rd Saturday of the month for the next couple of months downtown.
Okay.
So that's ongoing activity. Once a month, ongoing activity at the Center Theater. We do classic movies. The theater was built back in the 1940s. Hasn't operated as a full-time movie theater for a number of years, but once a month we pull down the big screen and we show some of what we feel are the classics or the new classics maybe. This one is Jaws, our next one coming up. The original Jaws.
Ooh.
So I don't know. You probably weren't around when it came out the first time. I don't know. Drew, you may have been.
He's like really young, way too young for me to go and see it though. But hey, I'm such a big fan, and I think this is cool. You get to see it on the big screen if you've never seen that before.
Yeah.
And you know, for these the classic movies, since we're not a full-time movie theater, we do it for the benefit not only for the community. We draw folks from Oklahoma City. There's a couple of movie clubs on Facebook. They get together and they search out places that do the classic movies. The admission is $2 to get in. Popcorn's $1, drinks are like $1, $1.50.
That's
so
it.
That's
fantastic. You can bring the whole. You can bring a family of 6 out for under $20 usually, and have a great evening there in El Reno.
It's like movie prices from the 70s.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
That's a good scary one too. I like that.
And then of course, you know, 4th of July is just right around the corner.
Can you believe it? I can't believe it's already here and we're talking about it.
We've been enjoying. I have myself. I grew up in Texas, but from my first memories of 4th of July, we're going to a big fireworks celebration. El Reno has done that for a number of years. A lot of the communities throughout the state of Oklahoma do that. It's part of our Americana nostalgia. This year at our Freedom Fest, in addition to the great fireworks show, which will be a themed tribute to America, we'll start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon with inflatables set up for the kids. We'll have a portable zip line set up at Lake El Reno. There'll be live music from a great band called The Notes. They'll be playing from 6:30 to 8:30 as well. And Lake El Reno, if you've not been there before, we have a golf course. Crimson Creek Golf Club is adjacent to the lake. It looks over the lake. So they'll be having a special, actually the first annual Red, White, and Blue Scramble tournament out there, starting at 4 o'clock. So it's great for the golfers. If the dads or the moms are both going to be golfing, they want to bring out the kids, they can share in the activities there at the lake because it's just right there. So the kids can go have fun. Mom and dad can participate in the golf tournament, and all that will wrap up just in time for the great fireworks celebration, which takes place, you know, around 10 o'clock that evening.
Oh,
all that's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
So
and is that on 4th of July? 4th of July is what, a Friday, right?
Yes, it's on 4th of July.
Okay,
perfect day for July 4th this year.
Yeah, you know, sometimes from year to year, if it falls on a Wednesday, it makes it a little bit awkward, but when it's on the weekend, it gives everybody even more reason to get out and bring the family. So we're looking forward to it.
Sounds like a blast.
It's going to be a great, fun summer, all summer long.
It is. You know, we've got, and we're going to be, next month, I'll tell you about our Concert in the Park series that's coming up in El Reno throughout the summer. So it's going to be a great time, you know.
Yeah, and you can go check out their website, of course, and find out more and all the schedule and make your plans to go to El Reno.
It's a great time to be an Oklahoman, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No doubt.
Thanks, Gene. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, coming up, we have Apps on Tap from Verizon Wireless. Keep it here on MyKSBI.
At one stage during my pregnancy, I had 3 bottles of bio oil for my stretch marks. One was from my mother-in-law, and my friend had also given me one. That's the thing with bio oil. People just trust it.
It's Macy's one-day sale Saturday. Get the lowest prices of the season with amazing deals of the day store-wide. Get J.A. John Ashford polos, now only $9.99. Save 30 to 50% plus an extra 30% on all fine jewelry. Clearance handbags and wallets. Buy one, get one free. Get this men's watch free with any $80 men's fragrance purchase. And save on designer pillows, now $6.99. Macy's one-day sale Saturday, just in time for Father's Day.
Ready, Toothless? Let's go!
Let your kids' imagination take flight with a Happy Meal based on the new movie How to Train Your Dragon 2, rated PG, now at McDonald's.
What in the world? Hey, Tommy, what kind of toilet paper does your mom buy?
Quilted Northern Ultra Plush.
Ah, Quilted Northern, a silky clean you just can't resist.
Here come the Cropsies. Farm Hero Saga. Download now for free.
Attention men who have taken Androgel and other testosterone therapy products. Androgel and other low-T products have been linked to heart attack, stroke, pulmonary embolism, deep vein thrombosis, death, and other serious cardiac events. Scientific studies indicate that the use of testosterone therapy products may double a man's risk of heart attack. If you or a loved one took Androgel or a testosterone therapy product and suffered heart attack, stroke, blood clotting, pulmonary embolism, deep vein thrombosis, or any other cardiac event,
call Parliament Law Firm at 1-800-596-9657 for a free legal consultation.
KSBI is getting a new antenna. Viewers with older TVs who use converter boxes to receive HD TV signals must rescan the converter box to add additional TV stations. After you rescan the converter box, you may be required to manually enter channel 23.1 and 23.2 into your converter box, which should automatically redirect the box and your TV to channel 52.1 and 52.2. For additional help, go to re-scanokc.com.
Welcome back. It's time now for weather with our own meteorologist. Here's Edward St. Pay.
Thank you, Abby and Drew. Let's take a look at our forecast right now. A nice forecast for the next few days. We've got a little area of low pressure back to the west. The frontal system also draped out in the northwest. Generally, not much rain over the next few days as that system pushes in. We have a better chance for showers looking ahead a couple of days. But in the meantime, partly cloudy and 73 tonight, and then 90 tomorrow and sunny skies, sunny through Wednesday. Our forecast, a slight chance for showers Thursday and Friday. Edward St. Pay reporting.
On Apps on Tap today, we're talking about how to secure and manage your home.
And with us today is Stefan Swafford from Verizon Wireless. Thanks for coming on the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
This is really important, you know, home security, that sort of thing, and there's some great new ways that just a few years ago we didn't have. So tell us what we're talking about today.
Well, we'll talk about the Wemo app a little bit, and this is a neat little device. You can get an app with it for free, and this device plugs into your AC outlet, and then you can plug a host of different products in there. Have you ever had a time where you forgot and left the coffee on at home? Well, now you can check with your app, turn the coffee off. Or how about curling iron? Ever leave a curling iron?
Oh, yeah. I see you're looking at me and not Drew on this one.
You might have a straight.
You can look at me for iron, because I have been known to leave the iron on a few times.
You can do the same thing. If you forget about it, oh my God, I can turn it off. Or you can set a timer for something. You know, a lot of people say leave your light on at home, so people think someone's at home. Well, you can turn your TV on, turn it off, turn a light on, turn it off, program it right there from the control of your cell phone. You have the ability to control this.
That's awesome. How much does that run? How much does that cost?
This one runs about $49.99. We sell them in our Verizon Wireless retail store, so you can come by and pick them up. Really easy to set up and use.
That is pretty cool.
It's not bad either. Okay, how about iHandy?
iHandy, great little app. You can set it up on your phone. You ever been somewhere where you need to measure something?
Yes.
Well, you can actually use this device to measure in inches, centimeters, the distance between some piece of paper or board or what have you. You ever had to put up, Drew, a picture for your wife?
Yeah, many times.
Got to make sure it's straight and level. You can use this app to do that.
It's got a level on it, too?
It's got a little level on it. It's got a little bubble on it. You have a protractor, so you can measure the angles. And you also have a plumb bob, so great stuff. You know, in a pinch when you don't have tools around, you have a smartphone, now you have a tool.
Well, and you just named off like 5 different tools you'd have to have, or you could just have your phone.
Very nice. So on there, what if it's, I mean, I'm going to sound kind of dumb here, but I mean, if it's something that's longer than the 4 inches of your phone, how do you measure it?
Well, you put the device down and then you move it here, you put your finger there and you move it over, really easy, and then it'll measure the total distance.
Okay. So it actually counts as a little 4-inch ruler.
Yes, sure does.
Or if you have my iPhone, a couple-inch ruler, depending on the size. But that is really neat. And then the last one, Google Goggles. We're not talking about the things you wear on your face, right?
I was going to put them on, but yeah, you're right. We're talking about an app. It's free. You can get it from the Android Play Store. You can also get it from the iPhone Tune Store. And really neat. You ever been to a museum and you look at a picture and who did that? Or who did it? Who drew it up? Who painted it? And you can just take a picture with Google Goggles and it'll tell you all about it. You ever see those little QR codes and wonder what in the world do you do with those? Or a barcode in a store? There's no price. How much does it cost? Google Goggles will do that for you. It'll tell you what the price is. You can do a price search so you can find out what retailer you want to go to get it cheaper. And the QR code's a great way to read that, neat information. You ever see a logo of something? Who does that logo belong to? Google
It does all of that?
That's
it's
really
cool. Neat. So it's kind of like a search engine with pictures.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So, and that one's free.
Yeah, it's free. You ever see anything that's in a different language you can't understand? Google Goggles will translate it for you.
Are you
really?
serious?
That would be handy, especially if you're traveling.
Very handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially out of the country. Yeah, really good stuff.
That sounds like the app everybody needs. It sounds like it does everything.
It's great. It's free, so it's really easy to use.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me.
Stuff to download after the show.
There you go.
All right. Thank you so much, Todd. Appreciate it.
Great.
Well, we've got to throw it over to the live stage once again. How about another performance from Song and String?
South to the land of the pine. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road, praying to God I see headlights. Well, I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Riley I could see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. To be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays guitar, I pick a banjo now. Well, them North Country winters keep getting me now. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave, but I ain't a turning back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking from the south out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice cold coke. But he's headed west down to Cumberland Gap, to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Riley, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
Nice by String and Sound. Keep it here. We'll have more music from them coming up.
When I had my car wreck in 2008, I spent a lot of time dealing with the doctors, doctor bills, and the insurance company. After I contacted Lauder and Associates, they came out to my house the very next day. Lauder was great about keeping me informed on the details of my case. I would highly recommend Lauder and Associates for anybody who's been in a car wreck.
Hello, I'm Mike Lauder. If you've been injured by no fault of your own, call us today.
Are you paying too much for hospital and medical bills? Are you without health insurance, dental, or prescription coverage? Then you need to know about Qualified Health. A nationwide non-insurance medical discount plan that can save you hundreds of dollars on doctor visits, surgery, hospital stays, dental, vision, lab work, and prescription. There's even a 24-hour registered nurse hotline to answer your medical questions. All of this is yours for less than $3 a day. There are no deductibles or restrictions, regardless of your current health condition or citizenship status.
When I was recently hospitalized, Qualified Health helped me save 96% off my hospital bill. 96%.
This past year, I saved 70% of my lab work bills.
I saved 65% of my prescriptions. Qualified Health is amazing.
For more information or to become a member, call this number. Call in the next 10 minutes and receive 1 month free with a year's membership. There is also a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call Qualified Health right now. Operators are standing by to receive your call or log on to the web at qhealth.com. Get peace of mind for less than $3 a day. Qualified Health.
On the next Access Hollywood.
Our bride-to-be exclusive with LaToya Jackson.
The dessert came and I opened the dome and there the ring was.
We're cake tasting with her and fiancé Jeffrey Phillips as they reveal secret plans for a lavish wedding.
Then she's one of the stars of Orange is the New Black and the first transgender person to make the cover of Time magazine.
I was really bullied like crazy.
Our intimate conversation with Laverne Cox. Next, Access Hollywood.
Monday at 6.
Frankie, I beg you, don't shoot me.
Don't forget to tune into our sister station, This TV, on channel 52.2 and Cox 215 for great movies all day, every day. Frankie and Johnny, starring Elvis, airs tonight at 7. Then at 9, you can catch Flirting with Disaster with Ben Stiller. The complete lineup is on our website. Just go to ksbitv.com.
And this year will also mark the 3rd year that the Toby Keith Foundation and Belmar Golf Club have hosted the OK Kids Corral Championship. Something really neat going on.
Yeah, it's going on right now, today through Saturday. And of course, it all benefits the Toby Keith Foundation and OK Kids Corral. Visitors are welcome to attend the pro event. Again, it's at the Belmar Golf Club down there in Norman.
You can get out there and maybe see Toby Keith.
Yeah.
You know, Vince Orrs, I believe, is going to be out there playing. Yes. Our very own Vince. So lots of good people, lots of celebrity watching.
Yeah.
Could be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a great cause. They raise a lot of money doing that.
They really do.
Well, coming up here tomorrow, we're going to have a great show. Addison Baker will be performing on our live stage. Bill Meadows and Tiger Safari will have an animal friend for us to meet and cuddle up with. Also, a fun activity to try out with Rainbow Fleet. Oklahoma City Museum of Art stops by and we learn about Ignite OKC6, an event for independent local artists. We've got an action-packed Tuesday show.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a good Tuesday. Well, thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you back tomorrow, but here's one last performance by String and Sound.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?